从前的游牧民族需要经常搬他们的蒙古包，现如今他们只需要每年往下金牧场搬迁一次即可。
It takes around 4 whole days to complete this epic move.
跟随我们一起去走进这个传统的游牧家庭吧。初到内蒙古大草原，我们就被邀请去了一家过着传统牧民生活的家里做客。
We discovered we were here at the perfect time to join them in relocating their Mongol bao for the summer.
全是木头和绳子，这开始怎么样？
蒙古包的门好像就是比较低，我们住的那个是比较
改一点
改进一点的，很高的。其实我有点没想到蒙古包是这样子构成的，我没想到它中间是有个骨架的，这个木头就是它的骨架，然后外面那一层就是它的保暖的设施。这小木头块也是他自己做的。
都是他们自己做的。
如果我们不自己来看的话，我觉得很难想到它竟然是这样子操作的啊。它有一个整体的零件、零部件，然后其实很容易做。我有一个树袋熊。第二天，我们又返回去和他们一起搬家。
洞里跑出来了。
还能看到这个以前搭过的这个痕迹，这个圆圈，每年都来这儿扎。
The first thing to go down was the bed.
好吃吗？
要吃。
蒙古包的每一处细节设计都非常的精简实用，我们时不时就被它的结构所震惊。它们怎么可以像拼图一样那么完美的结合在一起呢？
巧克力骨架那么美味，怎么涮起来？巧克力骨架不是双的，怎么是转的啦？
进来，天然的草地，就躺在床上。如果不搭帐篷的话，其实如果不下雨的话，不用搭帐篷。比我想象中的好像更美妙，可能是因为这个他们搭这个地方太美了，我没有想到这么美，感觉像是 dreaming house 一样的感觉。如果我们想建一个房子，我们也想在这样的地方搭。好像那个环节是最难的，要调整很多。
With the skeleton now in place, it was time to cover her up.
给他戴个帽子。
你要抓住它。
你们已经用这个蒙古包用多少年了？好几遍，七八辈子。我
蒙古包搭好了，那个大叔好像是只是骑摩托车路过这里，就决定留下来帮忙。然后帮忙干了1-2个小时。你看，就看到别人在正在搭的东西，然后就是帮个忙，停下来了。
你一个人打算在这里待着，对吧？
这是我一个人，一夏天就住这儿，最享受的几个月在蒙古包，
你帮我放在这
放
里吧。
年放用。
真的应该是。
但是我们牧民朋友的活还远远没有完成。
We still had to move their animals from winter fields to their summer meadow.
Right now, we're moving the horses to Xiaoyingpan. It's a crazy adventure.
To guide the horses successfully, shepherds were dropped off at different junctions to keep the herd on track. The driver had to speed back and forth between the galloping horses.
这2个人都是有经验的人，对，可能是下一步这个马群要往哪儿跑，他们能预判到关键的地点，就是站一个人就够。
Just as we were approaching our destination, we had to backtrack. We heard one of the horses had been injured. There's a lead horse who's like kind of keeping all the other horses in place, and he's always at the back. He's kicking them all to keep them in line, and I guess he kicked this little one a little bit too hard. Luckily, the little foal had plenty of papas to look after him. It wasn't long before the rest of the herd caught up. You guys have been working hard all afternoon to get the horses here. It feels like a massive team effort. The village has been planning it for days. And it's quite a sight. Just look at these horses just running behind me.
找到他妈去了。
他就直接站起来了。
站起来跟精神起来跑起来了。他就耍赖嘛。
An honest day's work was over, but we weren't finished yet. There was still another herd to relocate.
今天是牧民们去转场下营盘的日子，每家每户都会赶着他们的牛羊马群到下营盘，大概有10-20公里。然后路上会看到很多很多牛的，这是我们邻居二哥家的。我觉得有一个很大的感受就是，我觉得这个游牧文化和现代设施的一个碰撞。我们来的路上跟牛群，我觉得他们都挺难的，不知道往哪儿走，因为有很多施工现场，还有很多大卡车，各种各样的那种车辆，然后把牛们弄得挺懵逼的。然后呢，我觉得还有就是赶牛转场，这个不是一个听起来那么爽、那么顺利的一件事情。你一定要有那个能力去控制好他们的走向，因为这有很多岔路口，你要懂那个技术，把牛赶到几公里。发现这个活其实一个普通人干不了，一个专业人干。
二哥，我们先回家。我们回家，我们气累了。要不要我救个鱼？不要，没事。
They don't have waterproofs or anything. With the final group of animals successfully moved, Arga invited us to visit him at his new home.
他和一个朋友乌哥来接我们去下营盘，让我们好好体验一把住蒙古包的生活。我们准备在这儿住上一天，再睡上一晚，来体验下营盘的生活。现在二哥还有他朋友他们去找牛群了，听说是要数数牛。他们赶牛群之前就赶了马群，然后呢，等会儿还要去看羊群，所以其实挺忙的。
赶。
对，因为这个地方非常开阔，所以牛羊马都到处跑。他们的工作就是要确保整整齐齐的，一直都不落。该喝水的喝水，该吃草的吃草。
And everyone's out right now. I thought I'd show you guys around. Here is the saddle. This is the solar panel, which connects to this little device for charging the phone. And we've got the bed, where we're all going to be sleeping tonight. And then we have the Ella, who's going to cook us food.
我们还有锅。
For 奶茶。
暖瓶、储物柜，还有从那个泉眼里面接的泉水、马浆、马龙头、马鞭。
行，会做饭了，把房子过活。
在蒙古包里煮奶茶，第一次在蒙古包做饭。
感觉好像我还挺熟练的样子，好像我前世就是蒙古人。
累了就喝点茶就那个啥，有劲儿了，干活劲儿了。不喝点茶就不行。没体力的事。
那你觉得茶可重要还是肉重要啊？
茶肉都重要，
都重要，
都不能少。这是黄金搭档，肉和茶，奶茶是。
As the evening drew in, one final surprise was revealed to us.
他们竟然决定只把我们2个留在这里，好让我们彻底的体验一番下营盘的生活。拜拜。
They just left us here.
对，我以为他要跟我们一起住呢，结果他们走了。刚刚他们走的时候，我跟他们说我有种像送客的感觉，我感觉那个包是我自己的。
It is ours for tonight. This whole place is ours.
对，这个地方比我们前1个月在营地住的更偏僻，就是更加的怎么说呢？更加的秘密。
There's nothing here. There's nothing here apart from the Mongol bar. So I'd say this is the most real Moomin experience we can get.
刚刚那大哥说，我们是中国14亿人口里面非常非常幸运的其中的2个。
I think it's true.
可能从他们的经验来看，也很少有游客会选择继续一步一步的去探索他们的生活。
They genuinely just want us to experience it. They want us to know what it's like. They want us to know how peaceful their life is, how much they appreciate. They want us to share in their love for this land.
能想象吗？他们把他们的蒙古包，他们所有的东西全部留给我们2个，摩托车还有皮卡车都在外面呢。
Yeah.
还有所有的牛羊嘛。
最后一步也是最重要的，牛奶。You see where the color comes out as well. How young? We haven't got much planned today. Just enjoying the rest of our time here in the Mongol bar. I'm actually kind of sad to leave. It's been so great.
我想说，我觉得我体验到了草原人生活是什么样子。所以我们要给蒙古包说再见了。在这片草原，
You found a home.